Hello, dear friends. Few know this Mediterranean corner of the peninsula that is home of the only desert in Europe, a great variety of high mountain microclimates, and the largest Arab castle in Spain. Opinion piece: the happiest city in Spain: Almeria, Alicante, and Malaga. A study of Spain Happy Index, Millenary of the Kingdom of Almeria. It was a great Alexandria of wise men. Silk was its most exported product. Let's start. Almeria capital tops the list as the happiest city in Spain, followed by Alicante and Malaga in the latest Spain Happy Index study carried out by the technology marketeer Sonail, according to Juan Garoz. This ranking analyzes a wide variety of factors that influence the decision to purchase a home and highlights Almeria for its sunny and mild climate, with an average temperature of 17 degrees Celsius and only 29 days of rain per year. The report highlights the importance of factors such as weather, quality of life, and proximity to basic services when choosing a place to settle, highlighting Almeria as an ideal destination for those seeking a quiet and sunny life in Spain. One of its recognized symbols is the indalo, a symbol of Sirius, a Neolithic cave painting found in Los Letreros Cave, in the current Sierra de María Los Vélez Natural Park. It is considered a protected symbol in towns like Mojácar until the tourist boom made it a symbol of the entire province. Not everyone knows that I am from Almeria, so I am pleased with this news. I was born in the Mediterranean in this corner of the Iberian Peninsula, and I do not regret it, although I was educated in Madrid. The only point visible from Earth's orbit is the greenhouse field in western Almeria. Many of the great classic Hollywood films were filmed here, and I participated in some of them as an extra dressed as a soldier. Privileges. The Levantine city with Carthaginian roots has obtained an outstanding score of 92.17 points, thanks to its privileged weather and its proximity to essential services such as airport, hospitals, and quality beaches, followed by Alicante and Malaga. Furthermore, the Canary and Balearic Islands lead the most valued coastal areas for purchasing a home, closely followed by the Costa Blanca, the Costa Cálida, and the Costa of Almeria. The study also reveals that the entire province of Almeria stands out for its high level of happiness. Among the happiest towns in the region are Roquetas de Mar, Níjar, Carboneras, and El Ejido, while Vélez Blanco, María Lúcar, and Alcóntar obtained the lowest scores in the happiness ranking. Almeria, called Portus Magnus by the Romans, belonged to the province of Carthaginensis in ancient Rome, in the time of Diocletian, and then to the province of Tarraconensis. Spain was divided into five provinces during the Roman Empire. Kingdom of Almeria. The date of 2014 marked a milestone in the history of Almeria. Indeed, 1014 was one of the most important dates for Almeria, since that year General Hiram proclaimed the Kingdom of Almeria and established his court in the city, which half a century before the Caliph of Cordoba, Abderrahman III, had founded. Under Hiram and his successor, Almeria achieved great economic and cultural prosperity, becoming the third most populous city in Al-Andalus, one of the most important ports in the Mediterranean, and a focus of attraction for merchants, artists, philosophers, poets, mystics, and historians. The capital of Almeria, founded in the year 955 by Abderrahman III in a location previously dominated by other cities such as the Iberian Urthi or the Roman Portus Magnus, and played a fundamental role during the Caliphate of Cordoba, becoming the most important port in the region. Umayyad, it reaches uh, its maximum splendor during the Taifa in the 11th century, becoming a commercial and cultural emporium under the reign of Al-Mutazim, and later as part of the Kingdom of Granada. The Kingdom of Almeria emerged in Al-Andalus in 1012 after the disintegration of the Caliphate of Cordoba, and was the most powerful in the entire Mediterranean. Under the reign of King Hiram, Almeria experienced a golden age before being conquered by the Almoravids in 1086. Almeria was known as Almarilla during this period and played a very important role in history. In 1014, General Jairan proclaimed the Kingdom of Almeria and established himself as its first king. Jairan was a descendant of the Umayyad Caliph Abderrahman III and allied with Rala of Granada, Habus, to establish the kingdom. Almeria flourished during the 11th century and became an important commercial and cultural center of Al-Andalus. The Kingdom of Almeria lasted until 1086, when it was conquered by the Almoravids. Prosperity. In the Caliphal era, the Taifa of Almeria became the most important and cosmopolitan port in Al-Andalus, base of the Umayyad fleet and gateway to the East and North Africa. Silk was the most exported product and were famous for the excellent quality of great variety of fabrics made in their more than 10,000 looms. So, after Cordoba, it became the most influential and prosperous in the Caliphate. The power of the Kingdom of Almeria was consolidated through strategic alliances, military confrontations, and political maneuvers under the government of Jairan, who expanded his influence through regions such as Murcia and participated in very important events. Highlights included the poet Al-Ghazaniyya al-Bayaniyya, the chief Qadi ibn Adam, expert in law, the doctor Ibn Hawad, the first imam of the school of Almeria, Ismail al-Ruayni, the leader of the Sufi school of Almeria, Ibn al-Arif, whose book I prefaced, the astronomer Ibn Said, the librarian Ibn Ab al-Samad, master of calligraphy, and the geographer and historian Abu Bakr ibn Abi if Fayyad, among many other scholars. Decay. The economic prosperity of Almeria was an attraction for the Christian kingdoms of the peninsula. From 1147 to 1157, an army under the command of Alfonso VII conquered the city, leading to an economic decline that triggered a progressive decline. After its incorporation into the Crown of Castile in 1489, the population was decimated by earthquakes, plagues, and pirate raids. The recovery was not evident until the end of the 19th century, with the resurgence of mining and the export of the Oanes grape, and again from the 1960s, thanks to the explosion of intensive agriculture, tourism, construction, and the marble industry. After the death of Hixem II, Jairam became the first king of the Taifa of Almeria, highlighting among its achievements the expansion and reinforcement of the citadel. The greatest splendor was achieved with his successor Al-Mutazim, a poet king who knew how to maintain the economic emporium while enlightening his court with writers and scientists. Optimistic message. A man named Baltor, who does not seem to be from this world, has published on Twitter a series of telegraphic phrases that I find difficult to believe, although I wish I was wrong. But I will leave it there in case he's right. The time has come. We are ready. Don't trust the plan. Blackout confirmed. Phase 1 now active. It will arrive at the end of next week, and they are waiting for the departure signal. Communication closure of 10 days. Don't be surprised when it happens overnight. The encryption system is being tested. It is the largest and most magnificent covert operation in galactic history. Fasten your seatbelt. Imminent final event. Just waiting for the green light. A great turn of events. Imminent 3-day event. Activation of the global emergency transmission system. 10 days of communication darkness. 8 billion people and all the banks around the world to perform a global financial reset. An eclipse was the sign given to Nineveh for their impending judgment. The purpose of this film is to reopen the doors to the past and show the world the biggest lie ever sold. It's about exposing the corruption and taking back the world. Mission accomplished. The world will tremble before the storm that is to come. Operation Storm 2024. Banks are failing. The UN headquarters in Geneva has been closed. The end is just the beginning. You are going to show you we are going to show you a new world. The blind will see the light soon. A beautiful and brave new world lies ahead. We take this journey together. Welcome to the Great Awakening. Things has changed. It's time to surprise the world. That midnight will be remembered. Once QFS is activated, all governments will be reduced by 90 to or 95%, and new elections must be held within 120 days. November elections, I doubt it in the current timeline. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.